Did Leonardo da Vinci, the renowned artist of the Mona Lisa, also lay the groundwork for the invention of the telescope? That's a question that might surprise you, but it's one that captures the essence of Leonardo's genius. Born on a spring day in April, in the year 1452, in the small town of Vinci, Italy, Leonardo was a polymath, a person whose expertise spanned a multitude of subjects. His early years were filled with fundamental education, learning how to read, write, and crunch numbers at home. But even then, his brilliance was evident. At the tender age of 15, Leonardo began an apprenticeship, honing his skills in painting and sculpture. But his interests were not confined within the four walls of an art studio. He was also immersed in acquiring technical and mechanical skills that would later inform his diverse body of work. By the time he was 20, Leonardo had joined the Painters Guild in Florence in the year 1472. Yet, he was not content to just paint. His mind was a whirlwind of ideas, constantly sketching various devices, expanding his interests and knowledge in multiple directions. This was a man who couldn't be put in a box. He was an artist, yes, but he was also a thinker, an inventor, an observer of the world around him. In 1482, at the age of 30, Leonardo entered the service of Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan. But he wasn't just a painter to the Duke, he was also an advisor on matters of architecture, fortifications, and even military matters. His understanding of hydraulics and mechanics, far beyond what might be expected of an artist, was clear evidence of his insatiable curiosity and his voracious intellect. By the age of 30, Leonardo had already become a master painter, but his insatiable curiosity would lead him to explore far beyond the canvas. This was just the beginning of Leonardo's journey as a genius of many trades, a journey that would take him to the heights of artistic and intellectual achievement and leave a lasting legacy that continues to inspire us today. Imagine a single man advising a duke on matters of art, architecture, fortifications, and even military strategy. This was Leonardo in Milan. In the bustling city of Milan, Leonardo served Ludovico Sforza, the duke himself, not solely as a painter but as a man of many roles. The year was 1482, and the young polymath found himself immersed in a world where his diverse talents could truly shine. He took on tasks that would today be recognized as those of an architect and an engineer, advising on architectural designs, fortifications, and even military matters. His keen understanding of hydraulics and mechanics was valued highly in the Duke's court. But Leonardo's curiosity wasn't confined to the practical. His thirst for knowledge led him to the world of geometry, where he found inspiration in the works of Battista Alberti and Piero della Francesca. He worked closely with Luca Pacioli, a renowned mathematician of the time, and their collaboration resulted in the illustrations in Divina Proporzione. Leonardo became so engrossed in the mysteries of geometry that he reportedly neglected his painting, further delving into the works of Euclid and Pacioli's Summa. His fascination with the subject even led him to write a treatise on mechanics that circulated around Milan in 1498. And then, there was the cosmos. Leonardo's Codex Atlanticus bears evidence of his musings on the universe. He foresaw the creation of the telescope, a device that would revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos centuries later. He even speculated on magnifying the planets using a concave mirror, an idea he elaborated on in his later work, Codex Arundel. His deep understanding of the cosmos was further demonstrated by his correct explanation of the moon's light as reflected sunlight. The French invasion of Milan in 1499 would change the course of Leonardo's life, pushing him into new territories and challenges. But his time in Milan had already left an indelible mark on his legacy, showcasing a genius that spanned art, science, and technology. What happens when a polymath like Leonardo finds himself in the service of a military leader like Cesare Borgia? Imagine the confluence of such brilliant minds, the fusion of artistry and military strategy. Leonardo, the master of many crafts, found himself in such a position, serving as a senior military architect and engineer under Borgia in the late 15th century. His role was not merely one of construction and design, but of strategy and defense. Drawing on his knowledge of hydraulics and mechanics, Leonardo advised on fortifications, designed innovative weaponry, and even planned cities. His sketches from this period reveal designs for armored vehicles, giant crossbows, and even a prototype for a flying machine. These ideas may seem fanciful, but they were underpinned by serious scientific principles and a deep understanding of the technologies of the day. After his time with Cesare Borgia, Leonardo returned to Florence where his genius took another turn, this time towards civil engineering. One of his most ambitious projects was a plan to divert the river Arno. This was no small task. The Arno was, and still is, a major waterway, and its diversion required not only technical expertise, but also a grand vision. Leonardo's plan involved creating a navigable canal between Florence and the sea. This would not only provide a direct route for trade and transport, but would also act as a defensive barrier. Unfortunately, like many of Leonardo's grand designs, this project was never realized. The complexities of the task, combined with political and economic obstacles, proved too great. Yet, this did not deter Leonardo. He continued to dream, to plan, and to innovate. His sketches from this time are filled with ideas for bridges, waterways, and machines. His mind was always at work, seeking to understand, to improve, to create. Leonardo's time in Florence was marked by ambitious projects and grand ideas, but his restless spirit would eventually lead him to Rome. His journey was far from over, and his genius was yet to be fully revealed. What secrets of the cosmos did Leonardo discover while living a solitary life in Rome? The year 1513 marked a significant shift in Leonardo's life. He moved to the Eternal City, Rome, and immersed himself into a life of solitude. Here, amidst the ancient ruins and the grandeur of the Vatican, the solitary scholar dove deep into mathematical studies and technical experiments. Leonardo's mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, ideas, and theories, which he meticulously recorded in his notebooks. He explored the realms of geometry, fascinated by the symmetry and balance it offered. He toyed with the concepts of light and shadow, perspective and proportion, all of which greatly influenced his artistic endeavors. His thirst for knowledge was insatiable. He probed into the mysteries of the natural world, studying the properties of water, the flight of birds, and the intricate details of plant life. His sketches from this period reveal an intense desire to understand the complex mechanisms of the world around him. In 1519, Leonardo accepted an invitation from King Francis V of France. He moved to the Loire Valley, where he was bestowed the title of the first painter, architect, and mechanic of the king. His final years were spent in a tranquil manor house in Clou, where he focused on organizing and editing his voluminous scientific studies. As he sifted through these pages filled with sketches and notes, he must have reflected on the vast spectrum of his explorations. From the human anatomy to hydraulic systems, from botanical studies to architectural designs, his notebooks were a testament to his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Despite his failing health, Leonardo continued to sketch and write until his final days. His death on the 2nd of May, 1519, marked the end of an era. The world lost a genius, a visionary, a man whose curiosity was only matched by his creativity. Leonardo's death in 1519 marked the end of a life filled with exploration, discovery, and creativity. His endless quest for understanding and his passion for learning continue to inspire us, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is a journey, not a destination. How does a man born in 15th century Italy shape the world we live in today? Leonardo da Vinci, a name that resonates through the corridors of history as a beacon of creativity, innovation, and unbounded curiosity. Born in the quaint town of Vinci, Italy, Leonardo's journey is a testament to the power of the human mind to transcend boundaries and explore the uncharted territories of knowledge and imagination. His artistic prowess is etched in the annals of art history, with masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. The Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, continues to captivate millions, while the Last Supper's intricate details and emotional depth remain a marvel in the world of art. But Leonardo was not just a painter. He was a visionary who saw the world through a lens of boundless curiosity. His innovative ideas traversed the realms of architecture, engineering, and even military strategy. His sketches of flying machines, parachutes, and bicycles were centuries ahead of their time, reflecting a mind that dared to dream beyond the constraints of his era. He was the epitome of the Renaissance man, seamlessly blending art, science, and technology. Leonardo's influence permeates various fields of study. His interest in anatomy led to detailed drawings of the human body, providing invaluable insights to physicians of his time and beyond. His studies in geometry and mechanics have left an indelible mark on the scientific community. Even his exploration of hydraulics has had lasting impacts on modern engineering. In his Codex Atlanticus, he even foreshadowed the creation of the telescope, demonstrating an understanding of the cosmos that was far beyond his time. His explanation of the moon's light as reflected sunlight, as discussed in his later work, Codex Arundel, was a testament to his relentless pursuit of knowledge. Leonardo's legacy is a tapestry woven with threads of art, science, and innovation. His life, a testament to the power of curiosity and the human spirit's resilience. His work, a treasure trove of inspiration for countless generations. Leonardo da Vinci was more than just an artist or an inventor. He was a man whose curiosity and creativity have inspired countless generations to explore, innovate, and create.